Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. And in this video, we're going to be doing a top 5 list for The Walking Dead. After reflecting a little bit on 11B, I want to discuss what are the top 5 best characters of 11B of The Walking Dead. Okay guys, just going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead for today. This one is going to be doing a top 5 ranking list. We're going to go through 11B now that we've kind of been able to let the half season kind of simmer for a bit. Obviously, I wanted to do this video, but I wanted to give it a few weeks so we could kind of sit on the half season a little bit. I could really gather my thoughts on this list, and well, I think I've come up with this list. I always like to do them after every half season of The Walking Dead, which is, what are the top 5 best characters of this half season of The Walking Dead? So, we're going to get into that. We do have some honorable mentions as well, too, to run through beforehand, and then we'll get into the actual list. There's a lot in this list in terms of, character upgrades and a lot of characters getting a lot of focus time, and a few shocking ones that I didn't even expect to put as high on the list myself, but I went through this half season again, and, I was very, very, very impressed with these 5 characters that we chose. So, there's 3 honorable mentions, so we'll get into those first, and then we'll get into the actual top 5. So, let's get started with honorable mentions. So, first one is Daryl. Daryl is going to be in this list. Daryl is in an honorable mention. He is a really good character this season. I will say he kind of annoyed me a little bit in 1109 with trying to spare Leah and that kind of thing. But I really still enjoyed what they did with him, with the Commonwealth, kind of, dropping the F-bomb. He's definitely got some good moments. He's good enough to where I could say he still is a standout in the half, but he's only an honorable mention. Daryl is only going to be an honorable mention for 11B, I'll say. Next one is Aaron. Aaron was a fucking beast. I mean, I'll say it like that. Aaron was an absolute gangster in this one. He freaking shot Toby. He went in there. Very old school Aaron style, except with different intentions with the warlords, and I think his handling of that situation was absolutely fantastic. Everything that they did with Aaron in this half season was really great. The only reason he's only in an honorable mention, however, though, is because he wasn't exactly used, as much until the later episodes, but he was still really great when he was on screen, I'll say. He was still a really, really great character. And then the other honorable mention we'll put is Rosita. Rosita was fantastic this half season. But again, once again, just like Aaron, she's not in, all the episodes. She's not, heavily focused in every episode. But she's going to be an honorable mention and the last honorable mention because I feel like she still had a lot of really good stuff and she stepped up a lot, in particular episode 10. I really like some of the dynamics between her and Daryl. I think that stuff was really good. And also just because of the simple fact that she really held her own, the stuff with April as well too, joining the Commonwealth Army, getting the cash for stupid Sebastian, backing Daryl up when he almost wants to gut Sebastian there in the yard. I think Rosita definitely was really upgraded this season. And Rosita has been great ever since season 11 started. Even in 11A, I felt like her character has been really good. So those are the honorable mentions. Now, without further ado, let's get into the actual top 5 list. So, all right. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Negan. Now, Negan, I know for the average person probably watching this video, you're like, Dan, that's kind of low for Negan. Number 5 for Negan, why would you do that? Here's the thing. I still think he warrants a spot in the top 5 because he had a lot of big moments, with, little Herschel. He had, he literally saved our ass in the friggin' Warlords episode. He literally came in and saved Gabriel's life and he, saved everybody. So he definitely still is, worth putting in the top 5 for sure. The only reason why I'm not putting him, way higher though, is because there were a lot of episodes he was missing in, but that just shows to you how good the character is. He could show up in episode 13, barely be involved in the season until that point, and he literally already gets a spot in the top 5 because that's how amazing the writing is with him. And we can't forget the legendary Ding Ding. I mean, that's still one of my favorite Negan moments of this season for sure. Maybe of all time. I love it. The frickin' bell. Well, ding ding. So, yeah, Negan was fantastic. I loved his interactions with Maggie and Herschel and all that stuff. Absolutely amazing character. Number 4 is going to be Mercer. Holy shit, this character went up this half season. Oh my god. Michael James Shaw, I will say, has been doing a phenomenal job as Mercer. Basically exactly like the source material. I mean, it is honestly so close. And what they've done with him, you know, kind of feeling like he's important. He, you know, at the beginning of the half season, finding out that he's not as important as, you know, people make it seem. And people can be moved without his, you know, authority. And you start to realize that he's not as important as they make him feel. And then he kind of starts to pick up on that, you know. And he kills 2 of his guys because Sebastian and some of these men went behind his back and did all these separate missions. You know, he covered it up that he killed them. And now, you know, he's kind of, you know, not sure what to do because he's responsible for all these lives and he's feeling the weight. And then you got the relationship between him and Princess and stuff. I mean, Mercer was absolutely amazing. Honestly, he was amazing this half season. So I definitely think, and for number 4 and a brand new character like that, damn. I mean, damn. So that's impressive. That's really impressive. Coming into number 3 is going to be Gabriel. Holy shit, I had to put him on this list. I mean, look, there may have been a few episodes he's missing. I get that. But holy crap. I mean, in particular, 1109, that episode, Call Me Gabriel, that shit gave me chills. Honestly, that scene was so good. Not to mention, when he kills the priest, you know, the scenes in Warlords, he's like, why don't you want to go in there? Like, it's like, why? Because you think we don't have blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, no, because your plan is shit and I don't want to die. So, you know, and even like when they're being interrogated in that room by the guy yelling, the warlord leader, you know, pointing guns in their faces, he's like, exactly. What do you have that we would want? This place is a shithole. Why would you like, I'm like, damn. And you got like friggin' Aaron who's just like sitting there and he's like, look, like, we'll give you time, whatever. And then Gabriel's like, or, you know, if you saw those pictures, we have a whole bunch of stormtroopers out there that'll just come in if we give them the word, you know, they'll kill you all. So Gabriel doesn't give a fuck, and I think he is amazing. So, Gabriel was amazing this season. Absolutely love everything they did with him. Oh, man, amazing character. Now, number 2 is going to be, now this one's probably going to shock you guys. Number 2 is going to be Maggie. So, yes, Maggie is my favorite character of our main group this half season. Now, why do I say that? She got the job done with the Reapers. She cleared them out. She fought Carver in the darn hallway. She refused the deal with Pamela, which now makes a fuck ton of sense. I'll say that. We've got the Warlords episode. She comes in, saves the day there. She's got the scenes with Negan. Obviously, the back and forth there. The scenes between Lance, where she points the gun towards him when he's about to do something with Herschel in episode 15. She fights Leah. She gets this huge confrontation. She tells Negan that she's slowly starting to trust him. I mean, good Lord, man. I mean, Maggie was amazing this half season. Seriously, I mean, look, am I annoyed at times that she can kind of piss me off with this whole Negan scenario? Yes, but she did a lot. Like, this half season, she did a lot. It's one of my favorite Maggie halves probably since, like, season 6. At least for me, it absolutely is. Her character was absolutely outstanding this season. And I honestly forgot how much she was until I went back on it. Amazing character. But guys, we have something very rare with The Walking Dead with this list. I'm sure people are about to disagree with me. I'm sure people are about to hate my number 1 spot. But guess what? This is my favorite. We actually have a brand new character as the number 1 character in this list. An actual new character that's in the number 1 spot. I'm sure you guys can tell where I'm going with this. Number 1, fucking Lance Hornsby. Holy shit. I mean, look, where he goes from here, that's hard to tell. But damn, what a freaking character. I mean, honestly, Josh Hamilton has absolutely killed it as Lance. He is an awesome villain. You can never tell what he's about to do. He's unpredictable. The smile creeps you out. The actions he does and what he's been responsible for this half season and how much of a focus he had, hiring Leah to then assassinate Maggie and getting shot in the face, flipping the coin, taking over all of our communities, about to execute Oceanside, the power he has, how he screwed over Eugene. I mean, good Lord, man. How can he not be the best character this half season? He literally is why this half season is so good. I mean, literally, without Lance, think about it. Without Lance in this half season, what would you have? Like, you would just have a peaceful Commonwealth storyline. Yeah, you'd have Toby, but Toby only was the way he was because Lance threatened to take shit away from him if he didn't do what Lance asked him to do. Lance is our driving point of 11B, and for that, he absolutely deserves the #1 spot. So, that's that, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your top 5 characters, favorite characters of 11B of The Walking Dead? I would love to hear that from you guys in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, click subscribe and tune in with some of my videos for The Walking Dead. Follow me as Mark UV, subscribe, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
What's your name? Madison.